Are you trying to figure out which rush events are the best to go and compete in to unlock your mount? Well, I'm going to go over it today. I'm going to try and explain the different type of rush events, obviously showcase what you need to go for, and explain how I am even going to try and win my own. Hello everyone, yes, smash a like, comment and subscribe for more daily videos with me, MrSneakyy, the one and only Legend of Mushroom content creator, and on top of that, sponsored with App Toys. If you plan on spending in Legend of Mushroom, why not help yourself out and help me out by typing in my content creator code? It will give you 5% extra bonus on all of your purchases through the App Toy wallet or at Coins wallet, depending on which you're using on Android or iOS, because I do believe it's on both now. So what we're going to be talking about is Rush, right? The Rush events. These do come around obviously every single week. There's a bunch of these different events, and we're going to explain those in a moment on the different types. However, let's go into the basics first, right? Because obviously you can see you've got a Tech Rush event here, and each event has a breakdown. So at the very top, you've got these current rounds, right? Each round is basically going to give you a set of rewards. If you complete all 4 of these, that means you've maxed out the potential rewards given for these events. And then you can see these honestly are the best events to try and progress a lot of your main accounts. So this could be your mounts, this is going to be your artifacts, because it's going to give you divine hammers, as well as potentially buying those clock winders to upgrade the numerous different gear. So you can see here we've got all these different events, different claims we can do here on the task store. But when you go to the ranking rewards, you're going to be able to see how you're able to get a Tech Rush gift box plus some extra clock whiteness, and more importantly, the 10 Sky Rider passes if you're winning the Tech Rush event exclusive. We are going to go over each rewards, don't worry. But with those rewards, you can obviously come out of here and go to the Rush store. And this is where you can buy the brand new mounts. You know, I have access to the Buy Breaker, which is really nice. But I am honestly on my way to try and earn and unlock the Adapto slime, and then work backwards to try and get the Cloud, and then most likely the Hot Wheels through the Rush store, unless some new ones come out as well. But the reason why these are so powerful is because every time you unlock a mount, guys, I don't know if you realize this, but the mount passive effect always is there. So if you don't have this mount, you're losing out on free stats, right? So if you go on the Cloud Drifter, we're going to get global attack by 10%, which is amazing. And if you go to the Adapter Slime, that's 10% HP. Even if we don't have these equipped, but we have them unlocked, we're gaining that, right? While you look at the actual extra mount skills at the top, the Cloud Drifter, it does explain what this boy does, right? So when you have it equipped, you're going to get that skill crit rate by 10% and boost of attack by 20%. So really, really powerful mount, right? So how am I gonna try and win these mount rush events? Or how are you gonna win these rush events? First things first, you need to do a little bit of research. So let's go to Legend of Mushroom Knowledge and just showcase some basic stuff that you need to know. So we're on legendofmushroomknowledge.com. Link will be in the description down below, and it has a load of nice basic information, and the site owner is going to be updating all of this with the full rank rewards. So if you don't know what event gives what, you will know very shortly, but I am going to try and explain it here. So the Tech Rush event, you can see, is going to need a total of 480,000 ore. That's going to allow you to complete all of those 4 stages, but that doesn't secure first place or maybe a top 3 position, right? We're going to explain that. However, when you do the Tech Rush event and you compete, you will have the ability, if you do come first, to win 10 Tech Rush tokens, those Sky Ride passes. We need those bad boys. You're going to get 10 of those in this event. So it's a really lucrative one. If you're able to store up your ore and competing, this could be something that you want to be looking at. And that's what I'm going to be personally doing myself. When you look at the skill and pal rush events, you are going to need to do a total of a massive 2,000 skill coupons per round, and it's 4 rounds. So you can see you need about 8,000 worth of skill rush and pal rush tokens. The thing is, with these events, I'm going to try and avoid these ones. I am going to compete in the first one personally, just to use my saved up tokens I've already got. However, the thing is, when you do compete in these ones, I will be honest, you only earn between 2, maybe 3, even at level 1, right? If you're number 1, number 2, you're only earning 2 or 3 Skyride passes. And for me, as a free-to-play / low spender player, I don't think that's worth it, right? The amount of time and delay you're putting on your account, you're not gonna obviously benefit enough from it. However, if you do want to just save up the 8,000 just to complete this to get the 40,000 relic shards, I wouldn't be, you know, shouting at you at all, right? However, the next ones we do want to talk about is going to be the Relic Rush, the Prayer Rush, and the Mount Rush. These are all different good rush events that come around all the time, right? And I'm going to showcase how you're going to be able to complete in these. But these, again, are going to give you some good rewards. This could be anything between 5 to 10, I believe, Skyrider passes, again, for each of these different ones. However, just remember, when we are competing on the Mount Rush event, this is where you need clock winders. So you need to save all of your gems you are earning in order to compete in that Mount Rush event. Finally, there is the Soul Rush event. This one, again, you could potentially try and save for. However, I am going to just wait and probably listen to the comment section down below on that Soul Rush event, because personally, I think I'd rather just have the souls online first, just get what I need, like all my red souls, and once I've got those red souls all set up, I can then start saving all of these soul tokens and so forth to then work toward unlocking all the pink souls that I need to upgrade my main account. So we'll soon see if anyone else agrees, but I would love to hear your thoughts on the Soul Rush event specifically, right? So now let's go back to the main game and showcase how we can compete in these events. So as of right now, we do have the Tech Rush event, and this is a 6-day event. As you can see, I have not participated in it at all. I'm going to do it here today, right? What we can showcase, though, is the ranking rewards. Like I said, this is going to give you 10 of those bad boys if you're able to win it. So this is going to be a really good, juicy one if you can save up your all for this, right? And that's what you honestly need to do. If you really want to win this tech event, I have honestly been saving quite a long time in my ores. So if you go to the little, you know, prayer statue area, hit the mine, obviously you're going to be mining down here, but I've already got 640k worth of ore saved up, and I can keep going, right, because this is a 6-day event. And the beautiful thing is, all I have to do is go to the tech park and start upgrading now, obviously, my tech in order to compete. But before we do that, and this is what you should do before you even plan on spending and trying to go for the #1 spot or the top 3 spots at least in these rush events, is by clicking on the rush event, go into the ranking rewards, and actually look what the current list looks like. Because you can see so far, everyone's done 2,758k. Look at that, nearly 2 million this looks like. 2.7 million, 2.4 million, 2.1 million, right? And if you go to the rush rankings again, you're going to see this 1.7, 1.1, 1 million. So there's quite a lot, right? And not until we hit rank 8 and going basically to rank 10, this is at 272k. So I'm most likely going to be positioned in between rank 8 and rank 7, meaning if we go over here, we would only get 3 of these tokens. So is it worth competing it right now? Probably not, right? Because I'm not going to try and get the 5, 6, or 10, which would be so much more beneficial to my account, right? But we are going to go and push a little bit in the tech one just to showcase, because you know, the different strategies involved. Plus, I actually do need to grow my account a little bit so we can keep pushing through at the moment. So we're going to just go through, we're going to start pushing through here. You should, if you're able to, guys, hit the help button. Make sure all the helps are done first. Then you want to hit the skip button second, so you've reduced it all by another 2 hours. Once you've done all the helps, once you've done all of the skips, you should then, if you're going to do stuff, speed it up with your tokens. However, just because of a video, obviously I'm going to break the rules. Don't scream, guys. I am going to break the rules, and I'm going to smash the use button, and we're going to just start upgrading a little bit of this. So we've used some of our tickets, right? So if we just come out of here now, after we've done this couple, or three, should we say, we can now go to attack rewards, go to the rush event. You can see you've already claimed so much of this. Look at that. Already, boom. Done. We only need to do one more, and we've already claimed 2 rounds worth. And when you go to the ranking rewards, I'm already rank 11, boys. So do you know what? We're going to keep going. We are going to keep going. Why not, right? Why not? So if we go back to our correct area, I always click the wrong ones. We're just going to keep pushing a little bit, because the thing is, once we've pushed through this time, guys, all I'm going to be doing is the same thing. I'm going to actually be saving up all of my speed ups. I'm going to be saving up all of my ore in order to get, obviously, a really good push here and try and earn as much as possible in regards to that. So now we're maxed out. We can't do it anymore, right? So if we come back to this tech event, we should be where I did state. We'll claim our prize here, claim our next prize, claim this one. Claim this one as well, because why not? Because we've claimed all of the rewards now, so we've done all 4. Go to the ranking rewards, and there we go. We're sitting exactly where we said we would be. We're in the rank 8 slot, so we're just between these 2 guys. And obviously, the more I kind of push now would go up there. So, what would be my advice for the Tech Rush event? Save up. Save up at least, you can see, you're going to need, depending on your server activity, for me, I'm going to need at least 2 million worth of ore in order to actually try and win one of these rush events. And if you're trying to work out how to get obviously as much ore as possible, a nice little tip and trick here is to just go to your parking wars, and just remember, anytime you're in parking wars and you go to the shop and buy your super miner here, so if we just find the super miner, because it goes a little bit too quick at times, go to the super miner here. When you buy the super miner, if you've not checked out my insane mining trick video, you're able to use the bomb and clear out like 9 ore tiles, and it'll only count as 1. So you're going to be getting 9 times double, basically, of ore, while only reducing the counter by 1 on the super miner. So it's a really good way of actually doubling up and getting a ton of ore really quickly for your account, right? With that, obviously there's other events, so let's quickly just discuss these before we finish up today's video. The prayer rush event, right? So obviously you need to push your prayer. This is a full combo one that I've been using. Obviously I'm going to be working on this later down the line, but all you guys have got to do, if you're obviously going for this, is go into your shroomy farm and just start farming away. And what I personally do is go to the shop, and some people might shout at me for doing this, but I personally do buy 5 of these every day. That's 880 gems. It's not too much, and you can see I'm still gaining gems over time. I've gone all the way up to 140k. But buying those 25 purples is going to help you, because what you're going to try and do in the farm is play the game passively, and as you can see, you're going to just start stocking up as much of these as you can. And when it comes closer and closer to that chosen day, when you're going to do the prayer statue push, all you're going to do is hit your premium seeds, come over here, as you can imagine, and just obviously fill out all 6 with premiums. Apply your fertilizers. You can see I've already got 122 saved up, and boom. That's all you're going to be doing. Just gather and gather and gather and gather. Gather as much of these as you can. If you're wondering how to get premium seeds, the way I honestly get them is through all of your different events in the server. So if you're doing stuff like, the Age of Discovery, I believe, you're getting the cross-server showdown, alliance events even. There's loads of different events in this game, honestly, where you'll just get a ton for playing in your mail. So don't worry about it. Just kind of forget they're there. Let this do its thing. Focus on the purples and maybe the greens only. And then when you're ready to push your prayer statue, smash all of that out. So the final one is the Mount Rush, right? So if you are trying to push in the Mount Rush, you can see I'm almost getting to the final one, which is really good. Because once you get to the max stars, if you didn't know, it will reset the cost since you're all the way back down to the bottom. If you're trying to max this out, obviously this costs us gems, guys. So you need to save all of your gems, go to the shop area, hit the supply store, as you can see here. And if you just scroll down a little bit, there's your clock winders. And it's 35k for 1,000 of these. And I do believe you only need 100, I think about 10,000 gems. And that will max out the entire pass for the Mount Rush event, even if you're not competing, which is a really good one again, to upgrade your artifact. And that's what we're going to end the video on, right? Because we've done all of the kind of stuff today. We've kind of talked about all the different rush events. You've seen me push in that tech rush event. And in order to do so, you've seen I've gained enough of these hammers now where I can just hit the quick refine button and boom, we've upgraded. We're at level 35 out of 36, and obviously we need to keep pushing this because at level 41 it's going to upgrade to ignore evasion by 30%, which is a massive buff for us, right? But that's all it works out, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different to how I've done a lot of other videos, but I've explained hopefully how I'm going to try and participate and save up in these different rush events, so then eventually I can participate, and when I do, I'm going to record it properly, guys, so don't worry, and hopefully we can win ourselves some Sky Raider passes to buy ourselves that Adapter Slime mount or the Sky Cloud. I'd love to hear your thoughts, which mount you think I should buy first and why, and then we'll obviously make a video potentially about that. So with everything said, guys, hope you've enjoyed it. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, if you plan on spending, why not help me out? MrSneakyy is the code. You just need to type in on your app coins wallet for 5% bonus on all of your in-app purchases. And this could be in addition to all of your bonus you might already have. You could get a 25% bonus in total if you're at that 20% stage with my code as well. Just saying, guys, just saying. So with that, I hope you've enjoyed it, and until the next one, stay safe, guys, stay sneaky, peace out.